What do you mean by that?
He did. He tried. Oh, you should have seen him. He put his hand right by me. And he got close. I could see it in his eyes.
But did he touch you?
I'm not telling you.
Shirley, be quiet.
Well, what's she doing here anyway? Come in here, jing-jangling all her keys. This is a hospital. I need a doctor. Doctor, I'm sick. Doctor! Nobody's going to have a go at you, old cow.
Have you quite finished?
Well, it's not fair. I came here to talk to you.
To lie to me. To impute things to Mr. Radley.
I haven't lost my looks, you know. I could still pull him if I tried.
And that's what happened, isn't it? You tried to make up to him.
Him? I wouldn't lower myself. He's a poof. A jumped-up poof.
I hope you aren't discussing me.
You! You changed my tablets. You took my sleeping ones away, and now I can't sleep. And that old crock, oh, Mary, that old crock, in the next bed to me, she cries and she cries and she howls all night long. How can I sleep with that? I can't. I can't sleep. You took my pills.
Come on, Shirley. Spoil your pretty face if you cry like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
Go with the doctor, Shirley.
I'm sorry. It's the tablets. They make me muddle. They make me muddle things.
And you were wrong about Mr. Radley. All right. Go on.
Come on, Shirley. Come on.
I know she's difficult.
I tried that on with Dr. Mays.
Maybe.
Might be as well to have a word with Mr. Radley.
Yes, well, let's press on.
I don't believe, for example, that a little bit of us called a soul, like a pink cloud, you know, goes up into some heavenly place or anything. I think we go through the full process of biological
Sorry,
death.
I couldn't get away.
If you want to call that
Heart to
being
heart
snuffed
with
out,
Charles.
then
Trouble
in
at
that
home?
sense that it's true
No
we are.
work, something
But
he
I
should have
think
told me
where
about.
I mean, always
Can I get you anything? Coffee, sandwich?
Thank you.
Full death.
Do you want this?
Where's Paul?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got more stamina than I have.
Oh, I used to have when I was young. When I ran the approved school, I never stopped. Do you remember that girl I tried to help who ran away?
There were so many.
No, this one was different. I'd arranged her a room of her own. She moved in just the day before. Everything I did for that girl, she threw back in my face.
Yes, I do remember. What's her name?
Shirley. Shirley Armstrong.
How's that for timing? Just in time for tea. Come along and meet Miss Harker.
Yes, Armstrong Shirley. Another 2 months to go. Due for release the 28th. That's 2 months and 3 days.
Well, that settles it then. I'm kicking her out of the hospital. Over to you.
She's ready, do you think?
She hasn't knocked anybody's teeth out, not for a month or so.
There are other forms of antisocial behaviour, as well I know.
Oh, she needs more hurly-burly. The hospital's too remote, it's too sheltered. She needs to mix, to get into circulation before. And I say, God help it, she hits the great outside. 2 months, it's not long.
But is she really ready, Peter? Are you sure?
Sure? I disown that word.
Oh, come on.
All right, decision needed, I agree. I am making you a present of Shirley. You lucky people, you.
Oh, very droll.
Well, if I may say so, I'd put her on South Wing. There's only Martha Parrish can keep her in mind.
That's hardly the point of the exercise.
Contrary, I agree with Mrs. Armitage. I think she's going to need a fairly strict regime.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I think precisely the opposite.
Oh, yes, I know you would. You'd put her with Janet Harker.
Yes, I was thinking along those lines.
And you'd be wrong. Being so endowed with it herself, our Shirley must be met with cunning. Innocence wouldn't stand a chance, however well-intentioned they may be.
I have every faith in Janet.
An admirable AG. Give it another 10 or 15 years.
She does lack experience.
She lacks cunning. You agree with me, Charles?
Yes.
It's not just Janet. It's the whole atmosphere of the wing. I really think that Shirley would respond.
Well, of course she would. But in what way? Oh, well, it's your province. Mine only to advise.
I strongly agree with Dr. Mays.
So you said before. She goes with Janet Harker on North Wing.
Oh, sure, it's no trouble. I'll just rinse them through. Just give them a little rinse. You found your book, I see.
Yes, thank you. They were helpful. Most kind. I always find librarians very helpful. Tuesday was my usual library day at home. That is in Eastbourne. They have a really splendid library there.
Nice to live by the sea.
Yes, I ran a boarding house until, you know, the debts. The debts, the money, all that foolish thing. No, but I do miss the sea.
Who wouldn't?
At night I try to hear it. Silly, isn't it?
Here, that's my space there. Are you? Butch, I'm talking to you. Not got your label on it? Not that I can see. That's my space, that is. I made it ready, it's mine. I made it ready, so it's mine.
Wash
Mine.
it. You chucked it on the floor, you wash it again. I'll brand you good and proper.
Don't be daft. Me being daft.
That's rich coming from you. Smashed the light bulbs lately, have you, love?
Glass is dangerous.
Yes, glass is dangerous. Bit loopy, aren't you, love?
That's my space, that is.
Now,
It's mine.
don't start raving, Nutty. Not with Louise now, you know.
What happened?
Search me, he's better flipped her lid.
Here, Shirley, try yourself. See that she changes her clothes.
I'll look after her.
No, Julie. Mop the floor first.
She did it?
You can't work with all this water on the floor.
Well, she's trouble, miss. Goes round taking out light bulbs, then she smashes them.
That happened once, that's all.
She's not safe, miss. God's truth. Quite frankly, miss, she'll be doing us all a favour. I mean, for the good of the wing.
I'm not with you.
She's not fit, miss, is she? She isn't. Not for here.
When I was little, my father used to dry my hair. He nearly took the head off me, and I loved it.
After you, was he?
No, just liked to dry my hair.
It's not that daft, you know.
No, I didn't say it was. She's settled down now.
Better, Shirley? Do you want to tell me what happened? Came at me with the iron. Julie did. Who else? Why?
Because I chucked her doings on the floor. Because she pinched my space up on the drive.
Well, there's room for both of you, surely. There wasn't. Well, there must have been. I've just hung up your clothes. I didn't have to throw things on the floor.
My clothes?
They were left in the sink. I rinsed them for you.
It's no use your sucking up to me, you know.
I wanted to free the sink.